Hello, Chili Potato. How you doing? How you doing, Blue Fly Solutions? Keith Anderson, Friends in Code. How's our stream today out here? How you doing, Graham Smith? I'm not doing too bad. Michael Max 1001? Or is it Nico? I don't know. Something like that. Team Cop Watch 5x5. Good to hear. Alright. Sound. And this one's a reported of a 16-year-old being shot. Scene's still pretty fresh. They don't have any markers up at this point. Looks like that one though is just walking around kicking stuff. So that I think is part of the scene. Be a good guess. So I don't know what's on the ground right there on that side of it, but it's outside of the tape. So that might be part of the scene right there. I can't make out what that is, if that's a cooler or not. There was a beer bottle up there on the street that was broken though. I think it was a beer bottle. So you know how it goes. It's inside the tape, so I can't really see it. I mean, it appears to be a beer bottle. How you doing, Lady Di 49 Diana? Jesse Paris. There was a shooting here. That's what was reported. A 16-year-old was reportedly shot here. It came off on my stringer. So let's read off what it said on my stringer, guys. Alright. Says, alright. There we go. Kind of see that. Police shoot the scene of reported shooting of 16-year-old at Monaco Park, 5800 Monaco Street, Commerce City, Colorado. Shoot police activity, crime scene tape. If any officers or witnesses are willing to talk about what happened, record it, blah, blah, blah. So, they've already done that. The police aren't willing to talk at this point. The PIO has not arrived. They don't know if they're going to come out or not. So, we'll see if the PIO comes out. Of course, if the PIO comes out, I'm going to have to stop the stream and record it and upload it and then go back to the stream. So they're going to start processing this scene at some point. They were looking at the stuff. Yes, it could have been a root beer bottle. Yes. I do not know that it was an actual beer bottle. I am good, QLD Cop Watch. They are brown bottles, at least the one that was broke up on the street. That doesn't mean that, you know, the bottle that's up here on the street could have belonged to somebody much older. And the shooting could have been taking place between much older people, and the 16-year-old got shot during it. You know what I mean? So, doesn't mean, you know, that the 16-year-old was directly involved in any of this. So, I doing to get this hot out today. Those people though, they're inside of the tape. I assume they must live at that house. So yeah, they were inside. They are inside of that tape. I can't exactly take them off and keep them out. So it's around 85 degrees out here right now currently, roughly. Humidity's a little high too, probably from the recent storms, so that makes a little bit hotter for the humidity, or you know how it feels. So we have plenty of officers to watch out here. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm thinking there's one to the south over here. I see 5 cars immediately. Well, one's a van. Yeah, there's SUVs. There was a car over here to the south, unless he went off on the other call. So he was blocking over here. So I'm guessing that they called him off. So it's either that or he's on the donut run. Right, guys? We know how this goes. Yeah, I don't know that it was alcohol involved. or what yet. I have no idea what's involved with this. So the guy over here, I don't know. Was it? Did he? I wasn't paying attention to him at this point. I'll pay more attention to him. How you doing, Noli D? Oh, a funnel cloud. Graham, yeah. Tornadoes are fun. Are you talking about the one directly in front right here? Right there? Or is it a different one? Like the one across over there? Hello, Tin Lizzie. You get mini ones? Well, mini ones can do damage too. Oh, I got another cop car here to the left. I forgot about him. Clear over there on the street. Yeah, yep, Noli D. So we got one down on the street over there. So it's kind of odd that they would pull the car that was up at the scene blocking the road off of it. Because they don't really have a car across the road. Victims long gone, yes. Ambulance is long gone. Crime scene tapes up. Hello, Shauna Honea? Honey? I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your last name. And I don't know who shot who, so hello, MD. Uncontrollable, how you doing? So I've already talked to the sergeant, and he couldn't give a statement as usual. You know how that goes. Yeah, they were expecting severe weather here today, this afternoon, again, and it hasn't appeared here yet. There's some clouds, but nothing serious. All right, he's got his little marker thing going on there. He's marking off distances. So I take it that this pickup truck over here, the silver one, is involved in it. Maybe. I didn't look for bullet holes. Well, it's getting an approximate distance. No, they have not approached me negatively. They usually don't. The only time I had an issue with one following me is the other day when I was at that stabbing robbery one, and I was leaving and I was live streaming, and the cops were still coming in, and I pointed the camera at them as I was down there on Federal Boulevard. I had that cop follow me into. Oh, that is another vehicle there. So he's got the street block now. He followed me into another county to get my license plate. Thank you. How do you pronounce that one? I am practicing piano. Okay. How you doing, A-Balance? Jenny Jones. Ann Gallant. So... But at my feet here, we have some criminal activity as well. Oh, look at this criminal activity, guys. There's been sidewalk trucking here. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't Westminster. We're good here. They left their truck behind too, so they probably ran. Yep, I am, Bill. Rephrase the chalk. There's chalk, I can write things on it. I can make an outline of a body here. I don't think they'd find it funny though. I don't know if it was a fatality. Yeah, uncontrollable. I don't think Commerce City has ever been concerned about chalking. I mean, Westminster is the main one that's been concerned about the chalking. So, I mean, those are the ones that uh, got Eric. So, any signs of drug use? Not that I can see. I see kids out here playing. I mean, we got the crime scene right here where a kid got shot, right? 16-year-old. Then we got two young kids over there playing in the playground. So nobody's really concerned about it. I mean, we got volleyball going on down there. We got volleyball going way down there. We have a picnic here. Some of these people might have witnessed this. This one looks like a birthday picnic here. So north side, there's another pavilion up there with picnic benches, people up there, and people aren't really that concerned that this is a crime scene. You know, they're still going to use the park. They don't care. Well, I'm guessing down here is where the person got hit by a bullet, and over here, I'll come up a little bit closer so you guys can kind of see. There's a bucket over there, if you can see it. But before that bucket, there's a bottle broken on the ground there. And they were looking at that. And I'm thinking that's the location that they shot from. So I wouldn't be surprised if they were shooting at somebody else and hit the kid. You know what I mean? So that's a good distance. That's, let's see here, 10, 20, 30, 40, over 40 yards from there to down there. I'd say closer to 50 yards. Well, 40, somewhere right on 40 at least. So it's a good distance, and with a pistol you definitely have a hard time at that distance, because they're not meant for that kind of distance unless you know, have practice with them. Could have been crossfire too, yes, that is true. So they have not given any details. The details will be picked up most likely by the news stations for the from the PIO and put on the news. So if the PIO doesn't show up out here, I won't know what's going on at all. So, but that's not unusual for us to record it and others to follow up the story. So you guys know how that goes too. Most of the time they don't want to say anything at all. E-collar. It's the collar of shame, ain't it, Noli? The collar of shame. You know, the one they put around their neck where they can't lick anything. The cone of shame. That's what it is. But person to talk to about animals probably be Poor Dirt Farmer. Takes care of the cats. I bet you he's, oh yeah, he's got dogs too. I bet you he knows quite a bit about taking care of them. Yeah, gun safety. Well, it could have been a crossfire. Don't know what happened here. But we got a crowd right over there watching, sorta. There was some people sitting down over there earlier when I first approached, and I thought about asking them if they saw anything, but once I started recording, they left, so I didn't get a chance to. So my guess though is this silver pickup right there has something to do with it, because it's inside the crime scene and the tailgate's open and there's water bottles sitting on the back of it and a cloth of some sort sitting on the ground right there. So alright. But yeah, those people, they're just gonna continue playing their volleyball. So as the other ones. People down over there sitting, walking around. None of them really care. The short one over here is the sergeant, and I talked to him. And he seemed pretty decent. I was telling him about the stringer app and how we get the assignments for it and everything. Best thing about this park, it had porta potties. I was uploading my video. I got to go use one because I really needed to, and that made things really nice. Now if they only had a soda machine or something right next to this place, things would be much better, right? Is it against policy to have hair? Apparently so in Commerce City. I've not seen... Oh, wait. We got an officer right here. He's got hair. This one's got hair. I don't know what happened. He's got hair, but the rest of them, well, you know. It could be a wig, yes. Could very well be. Hair plugs. Could be hair plugs. Going with the hair is the girl in the department. Oh, okay. That's what it is. That's how they determine who gets the donuts. If you got hair, you're going to get the donuts. Alright, so the guy's bagging up stuff over there. So he took the cloth off of the ground there and bagged it, and he's now looking for more things to bag up as evidence. Funny thing is I don't see him photographing at first, so I haven't seen him do any photographs at this point. Most people would photograph the crime scene. So maybe I got here that late, but I don't think so, because he's just now, starting to process it. And then we got these guys standing around. They're not getting donuts, by the way. No way. It's not a donut day. It's Sunday. Alright, the guy's got lots of evidence he's collecting. But yeah, I have not seen evidence markers out on the ground. By the way, it looks like he picked up that bottle that was on the ground over there that you guys saw earlier, kind of, sort of, glinting in the sunlight. Looks like it got picked up. So I believe I'd have to say that's part of the evidence. So now the question is, which way was the shots going? That could also be another factor. But I have a feeling that the guy that got hit was down here in the grass, where all that stuff is laying, where that cone is. That's not exactly a evidence marker, that traffic cone. So, can you guys believe that we're paying them money to stand here? Literally. I mean, look at them all. Well, that's what the piggy huddle's about. It's like, why don't we have donuts here? That's what they talk about. Yeah, can't be much for protocol. Maybe they see it a lot in this neighborhood that I don't know about, And maybe that's why it's being ignored. I mean, the kids are playing on the swing set, not very far away, or on the slide here, running around. These people are still on their birthday party, and they're still playing volleyball, and they're gonna continue playing. So the crowd of people kind of went away. There wasn't much of a crowd. Biggest crowd is these guys here. Oops, sorry about that, kicked my stand. Yeah, it's not a bad park. There comes another patrol car coming in. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 city vehicles here now with crime scene unit, and I don't know. I think that guy's truck down there might be the dog catcher, but I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. I didn't see the side of the vehicle. So he could be just there to block it. So, oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got nine city vehicles here. 9. I didn't see the other one behind the van. So we have 9 vehicles. That means at least 9 officers minimum. The one joining might be the public information officer. I don't know yet. You never know. They're not likely to tell you all the time, you know what I mean? So since they keep going that way, I'm gonna come out to the sun and see if I can definitely move closer. But yeah, there's a lot of salaries there being paid. That guy's another sergeant, so I don't know if he's a PIO or not. I kind of doubt it. I think a PIO would be a detective at least at minimum, but I can't say that for sure. I don't know what that was about. Let's see if we can break the tape, guys, and we gotta retie it. There, I'll move closer. Since the sun's going behind the clouds, it's kind of cooling off just a little bit. There. Sun's there, right up on the edge of the clouds, so it's going to be hidden behind there. We might get some rain yet, so they got to process this scene as quick as they can. Yep. You hear what they're doing, guys? Good enough?
Yeah, you're fine. I just don't want to run into you.
Yeah. So they're gonna look for shell casings, I think, or well, more than likely shell casings. You're not gonna find a bullet so easy. So apparently, well, I can't say for sure, that he shot from this side over here. Is this a bad time to throw out shell casings, by the way? You know, I might have a few spare ones in my Jeep. I can throw out a handful of them. Yeah, I do have some in the back of the Jeep from last time I went shooting. It'd be a really bad time to do that, though, wouldn't it? How you doing, Blue Eyes? Wear gloves. Oh, they already got my fingerprints on them. That's the bad part because I picked them up. Make sure my prints are on them. Yep. Roofer's magnet, because the brass isn't usually magnetic, so a magnet wouldn't pick them up. Open carry cup watch. No, I have not thought about that. Rusty Roo would find anything? Yeah, he would. Alright, so... Alright, we're doing the field sobriety test with 8 officers at the same time. Alright? Okay, the officer that's farthest behind, he's drunk. Second farthest behind, he's definitely drunk too. The first guy, he might be on speed. Yeah, he is a little tipsy, ain't he? Guarantee it. So, we should definitely check their vehicles for alcohol. It's the crime scene, guys. He's got a big belly. He doesn't want to walk the whole scene by himself looking for the evidence and do his job. So he's putting these guys to work, which is actually a good idea. Oh yeah, definitely look underneath that truck. Matter of fact, we should make one of them crawl underneath there to make sure with the flashlight, right? Oh look, one of them smart enough to look underneath it. Come on, get the flashlight out. Crawl underneath there. Zombies run, yeah. So he looked up underneath there, sorta. Yeah, yeah. Let me go up on my camera a little bit. So, oh, here comes the stragglers. No, they probably don't have a trained dog to do that with. Droopy pants. Yeah, he's got some droopy pants. They're looking for bullet holes, I think. See if it got hit by any rounds. Wonder how many rounds. Well, I don't think there's any. I think the tailgate was down when it happened because there was actual drinks sitting on the tailgate when it happened, I believe. So let's go over this ways. We'll watch them walk this line again. Okay, which one's intoxicated with donuts? His hands are going to be moving a lot, so he'll have that sugar rush going on, you know? Which one's got the donuts before they got here? Number 3 from the top? Could be, could very well be. He's the only one with the flashlight? Nope, there's several of them with flashlights out now. So the sun has gone behind the clouds now, so it's getting a little bit darker, so it's harder to see things. Party cops, yeah. Okay, who dropped the joint? Somebody find it. We can't do nothing without it. Yeah, he is. 6 donut disposal stomping all over. Yeah. So they're all looking for these bullets, shell casings and whatnot. Okay, in the middle. Oh yeah. You guys were saying he was had his gun on. Well, the top guy here has his hand on his gun as he's walking. He's got his gun on his, or hand on his gun. See him up there? Donut holes. There you go. That's what it is. No part of that donut is safe. Barking like a dog ain't gonna help. No, it's not very efficient. Smoking weed donuts or eating weed donuts? That one's got to rub his balls, scratch them. The guy up there by the street. He's walking a little stiff leg there. What's up with that? Did he find something? No, he didn't. Look, they're parked right on top of their scene. They can't search underneath it. Now what do? Right? They're over searching for shell casings and they could be parked right on top of it. Though, who thought up that one? Yeah, it's under the car. Exactly. And then they're going to come over here and search this section where they had me move off the sidewalk here and look for shell casings clear over here. So, yeah, under the tire. Exactly. They ran it over already. Yeah, the bullets in the tire tread. There you go. Exactly. Should I tell them my viewers want to see that field sobriety test again? Yeah, they didn't check the garbage can. Oh yeah, there are no signs. That's right. They're not going to find anything. I don't know what the status is of the kid. See, they had me move for nothing. They're not even going to check over here. It's too far away. Yeah, see? I think that they were only going to the other sidewalk and he had me move for nothing. Sobriety test, yeah. I need the sobriety test again. There's a lot of bags laying out here, by the way. These look like bags from Bat birthday party or something. So I'll bet you there was kids out here when this happened and they all went running. So let me take a look around the scene here. We have one can of, what is that? Anybody recognize? Yeah, it's a beer. So a beer can is out here. So, beer, the park, and kids. Modelo, yeah, beer. No, I didn't interview anybody. They're not likely to talk. They'll pretend like they weren't even here when it happened. So, oh, I'm going to accuse them of being theirs. I mean, I want to see that field sobriety test again. There was, at least 2 of them that were a little wobbly going down that line. Had to have been his beer. I'm not sure when it occurred. There's a service that would alert me if I subscribe to it, but I got too many bills right now. Otherwise, I'd subscribe to it and I'd get all of the alerts besides the stringer ones for the news, all the major events. But maybe when I'm making some more money. I think it was IPN was the initials of it. So I looked up IPN cost, and then there's a pager that they can send you. It costs you like $50 a month or something like that. I forgot what it was. And then there's commercial use for it too. Oh, he's coming up on the grass. Let's go parking up here. If you don't like his driving, stay off the grass. Got it, guys?
That's fine.
And here comes the second one. So they're gonna come down here. And look at that party scene down there. They got a process, kind of, sort of. Well, maybe they might not process it. Let me see here. Is there any canine units here? No, there's no canine units here. None. Flea scanner app? I don't know what you mean by flea scanner. So that officer's going back to his car clear over there. This car is leaving. Let's see if he looks underneath the vehicle where it was parked for any evidence. I kind of doubt that because they're trying to park this one on top of it. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, they're kind of shift change, yeah. So they aren't going to bother looking where the vehicle was underneath it. We got real top-notch guys here, right? Good police scanner app, Broadcastify is what mine comes off of. I use Android. Let me see here. Mine's just called Scanner Radio. That's the symbol for it. So Scanner Radio, and I can pick up all the good stuff from it, because it just comes off of Broadcastify. Most of them do. That one's stretching the tape out. There's the dog, but it's the wrong dog. I'm not aware of how many shootings there are from this area. I mean, those aren't stats. Yeah, I saw the cones immediately when I pulled up. This should be Adams County. And I do listen to Adams County because I live in Adams County. So I'm guessing this is the top edge of Adams County. And, let me go over here. That one's going out and they're replacing the vehicles, going back into service. So they're bringing the inexperienced and fat ones in to sit on the scene, looks like. So they're just going to stand around and get paid for it, while the officers that know what they're doing get to go back out on calls. So as you can see, we got kids on the swings and whatnot here still. Oh, he's going to go back there with his evidence bag. And he's picking up all the trash out there. Nice, huh? So they never know what they're gonna need, I guess. The dog looks suspicious. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? So I can't tell. Let me zoom in on this guy. I think that's as far as I'm gonna be able to zoom it. Yeah, it is. So those look like beer bottles down there. Quite a few beer bottles at that.
No shooting?
Yeah.
Did someone die?
I don't know the status of them. 16-year-old got shot though. That's what the story says.
An hour and a half ago?
Something like that, yeah. I'm one of the last people to hear about them.
Say again?
I said I'm one of the last people that hear about them. You know, you get the assignment to go film the scene. So, one of them things. So they got their cone they're collecting. I think
2 hours ago, I guess.
they could have, yeah. Yeah. So it does stay out there for a while before we get it, because victims are usually long gone by the time we get the call for videoing it. I still got 20 minutes left to video it on the app, so of course I've been the only one out here that I've seen videoing out this scene, unless somebody came really early. So he's getting it all picked up. Yep, Donald, pretty much. So now they set off the alarm on the pickup truck.
Hello.
Oh. Come on. There we go. That's better. So they set off the alarm on the pickup truck by closing up the tailgate. And they're picking up their cones and pulling up their crime scene tape. So that means the PIO is not going to show up, and they're going to open this back up. So now I can walk around and look for bullets that they missed, right? Anybody want to bet on finding anything? Find the brass. That's a fact. He's got that all wadded up. He ain't gonna reuse that. They don't care. They're gonna throw it away. That's our tax dollars being used for that stuff. Let's see here. Oh, he put it in his car at least. He's taking it with him. He doesn't want to put it in the trash can here because somebody might take it out, and wouldn't that be pretty funny? So we'll look for some stuff. I doubt we'd find any. I'm folding up my tripod so that I can carry it around with me and look for stuff, see what they missed. See, they're all running off now. So that one car was over here. But that would be hilarious if I found a brass sitting here in the grass, right? So the street's open back up, scene's wide open. Look at all the crap they left over here though. By the way, with the grass over here, you can see where vehicles been down this ways. You can't see it that well on the camera, I don't think. But it was the thing was there. So I'm guessing they were shot down here. Just a tarp. They were probably using that to cover him or something if he was dead, but I don't think he was dead. Look at this ship, guys. Wow. Interesting, huh? That looks pretty fresh, but it doesn't have a bullet there. I don't see a bullet hole. But it would be right in line with where they were shooting from if the guy got hit down here. So if I find a bullet, I'm gonna laugh my ass off because they're too lazy to look at the crime scene. You know what I mean? All right, let's see here. But that one, ricochet, could very well be a ricochet. So I'm going to check the ground here for anything. Since none of them came to the tree, be a good spot to look for bullets, huh? So bullets are fairly easy to spot, even the spent ones, even a ricocheted one. Let me see here. If he was shooting from that way, where would it ricochet back to? Back here maybe. But that piece of bark being missing is definitely suspicious. We had a shooting here on this scene. That's what it is. So I'm looking around for bullets. The actual bullet, not the casing, by the way. To see if they missed any evidence. You know, like the Houston case where they left bullets behind in the walls and whatnot. They did that in Houston. They showed how incompetent they were. So let's take a look further down this ways at these trees. So I'm not going to find anything in the grass, I don't think, but I'm going to look as I walk. Because you never know what you'll find. But this will be along the line of it too. The difference. Oh, wait a minute. Is that from? No, that is not. Just looked suspicious. The bullet could travel down this far, but they're shooting downhill, which you don't lose as much height when you're shooting downhill. So this could very well be within the path of it. So I'm not seeing anything though. We'll check these other trees just for fun. If the guy was shooting mildly. Oh, nothing there. Alright, that's the easy ones to look for, guys. In the grass, you'd hardly see it if the bullet hit the grass. I mean, it would tear up the dirt up underneath it, but spotting the actual thing would be pretty tough. I mean, it could have landed in that sand for all we know, you know, for a bullet, and you'd never find it that easy. That's worse than a haystack. So, back to this scene. That one did look suspicious though, didn't it? That one hole. Okay. So it was this spot right here. but they're all gone, every one of them. So if I found something, I'd have to call them, right? Hey, let's look in here for a gun. Handy place to find things like that, right? Just a lot of beer. Unless it fell to the bottom, that could happen too. So this is where they had the other cones out. Some are right in here. Doesn't look like they left anything much behind. They did leave a little bit of that beer bottle behind. You guys can see it. He didn't pick up all of it. He picked up most of it. So that's here. Depending on the gun as to brass. Let's look in the places that they don't think to look for brass, right? Oh, none underneath the hood part. If they were shooting down and it was a semi-automatic and it shot the brass this way, it could get caught on the vehicle. I do not see anything on the vehicle though. Alright, I looked and see nothing. Alright guys, since we didn't find anything, this scene is officially dead. Right? Go back. Bullet hole in windshield. What? Not in this windshield. This windshield's good. What, you think that's a bullet hole? That's just a chip. That's actually bird poop on the crack. The right side. No, nothing on this side. We're good there. That silver truck though, look at the way it's parked. They parked in a hurry. Let's go take a look at it. Well, when you're looking at it on your screen is backwards from what I'm looking at, you know what I mean? But that side's just a crack with some bird crap on it. It's not a bullet hole. So this guy's truck is definitely not parked like he was parked here for a while. Got lots of water in the back. I'm not seeing anything with it either. So it's a cleaned up crime scene, but let's see if they ticket him for parking that way, huh? Look at this though. I found the bullet, guys. See that? Alright, somebody owes me $100. I found the bullet. The bullet they didn't find. 50 caliber bullet, man. I found it. I mean, you didn't specify if it was spent a full round or what. But I found a bullet. The odds? Well, a needle in a haystack odds, but I found it. Alright guys, let's call this scene dead, because it is dead. I mean, kids are out here playing and stuff now and all that. What am I doing in the garbage can? You're way back. I was looking for evidence. Okay guys, I'm gonna head on out. Maybe I'll find something again later. So everybody have a good one. Somebody owes me $100. box. I found the bullet. It wasn't the smoking one, but I found one. Take us down the slide. That slide's too small. I mean, if I sat down, I'd be 3/4 of the way down. And that one, I'd have to lay down to even try to get around it. Yeah, the magic bullet.